Hootie hoo. No hootie hoos. Okay, we're back. Put the wife and kids to bed. Grab yourself a ginger ale. Let's fix some stuff. No, we can't start with that intro either. That's not a good intro because we got a hot mess. We built a rifle, or we didn't build a rifle because you can't build rifles. But we have to put all those tools away. So we have to clean up first. Then we can work on the car. Still put the wife and kids to bed. Still get a ginger ale. Still let's do some work. Working area cleaned up, so now it's just a matter of putting on some parts on the car. We got new NGKs, LFR5 AGPs, and we got the TRQ ignition coils. So we're going to throw those on, and that's our last code. So clear our codes and then see how she runs. Yep, pull the old lever. And you grab our wooden stick. And you're gonna have to...
First I gotta find the spark plugs.
Yep, we need our flat screwdriver.
Okay. Oh, is that a spark plug?
Nope, that is the ignition coil. Spark plug goes on the end, all the way down inside the engine.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
This is when my hands get messy.
Yeah, one down. 5 more to go. So we'll hammer these out and get right back to you.
There we go.
Yep. And that guy. And then the last one. All right.
Take the spark plugs out.
Yeah, take the old spark plugs out here. Oh, actually, don't look too bad.
So are we still gonna replace them just to be sure?
Oh, we're absolutely going to replace them because we're putting in much better ones. So go grab me one, please. You could bring them all over.
Yeah.
Coil.
Go grab a suit for you.
Yep, we'll need the one that came out of this one. So if you put them in order, it would be the last one.
And Good thing I did put them in.
And then give her a little snug-a-dug. Get our wire plugged in, our coil plugged in. And snap, and then do it 5 more times. Then with that one done, got that guy in down there, got her plugged in, gotta hook our wiring back up.
Gun down. It started.
Yeah,
Now-
give it a twist or two with your fingers to make sure that you actually started it straight and it's not cross thread.
It's cross thread. Yep, it's good.
Yeah, then you can
It's already on
do it
floor.
with the impact, just don't go crazy. Yep. And give it a couple snug-a-dugs, couple clickety-clicks. Nope, that was like 100 clickety-clicks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. And then our vacuum line has to go back on.
Our vacuum line.
Yeah, vacuum line. I think it went over top. I don't think it went under. I think it went over.
Oh, I'm not looking.
Yeah. Slip that guy in. That should be fine.
And
Then over to this side. Grab our wrench.
wrench-a-dee-doo-dah.
Wrench-a-dee-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
So,
Plenty of sunshine coming my way.
so it's already on reverse.
I don't know, is it? You got it loose. Which way's loose? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. And what does that mean?
Okay, so it is
Yeah,
counterclockwise.
backwards. Backwards of the way the clock runs.
So then,
So it looks like you're tightening. Then once you break it free, you should be able to pop this off right here. Push the yellow button, just take the wrench off. You can just do it by hand like it's a screwdriver. Why are you retightening it? Didn't you just break it free?
I did just break it.
Yeah. And then just go all the way till it's loose. And it'll slide right out.
Yep, I got it.
You got the old spark plug on the end. Boom.
That one doesn't look too bad either.
All right. I'm gonna come over to the broken smoker.
I believe this one's the real screw.
Well, you don't need that yet because you got to get this in. So take your extensions and stuff back off of your wrench,
I forgot I had to put it back in.
and then you can get it stuck on your magnetic part to begin.
Come on, get in.
Just put it right in the middle,
Yeah.
and then it'll stay. It'll stay. That's what it's meant to do. Yep. Slip it down inside there.
And now.
Once you get to the bottom, what I do is I go backwards, like a half a turn to a full turn, and you'll feel it, like kind of fall into spot.
Okay.
And then once you feel it fall into spot, then you can go forward and it'll start. So there you go. Yeah, you heard it right there, right? Like a quarter of a turn. And then yeah, just get it finger tight. This one this one we're gonna do a little cleaning up. I think when we had redone the plenum and stuff. Well, no, never mind. When we refilled the oil, we obviously spilt some. We got oil right there.
Where I'm trying to look.
On the valve cover right here.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, we can wipe all that off. Once you get that guy tightened all the way down. Good. No, you don't need the wrench yet. Like I said, we don't want to wipe it up and drop stuff into the hole. So
Okay.
Grab a rag. Use the rag on my sweaty face first.
And then use the rag to clean up the oil mess.
Yeah, see all this oil that we had spilt down in here. We got our opportunity to clean it out now. Get it all cleaned out. So fresh and so clean. Might as well get a little bit over here off too, since we're here. All right, take that back.
And then I'll stick this back down there.
Now we should go get, before you put it in, check your direction. Like, put your hand on it. Use your other hand now, and see, that's loosening, isn't it?
Yes.
So flip it, so now you know beforehand. Yeah. Now slide her back in. Get it, you gotta kind of, get her wiggle around so she's on. And now we'll just give it a little snug-a-dug. We should use the our torque wrench, but these ones bottom out pretty nice.
Okay, that's...
Yep, now I'll give her a little snug-a-dug. And that's off. And we need us bingo, bango, bongo.
And then my favorite thing...
Where are you going? The car's over here.
I was getting a screw. Like one of them bolts. So it should go in this way.
Yeah, it should go right in there, and the hole should line up with your thing. You should feel it kind of pop on the top of the lid. Yeah.
It's lined up, and then find yourself the correct screw, because there's 2 screws.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Oh, I think you did them backwards then. Oh. I think this one must have been in the front, because the two that have the bracket were in the back.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Great. You got it.
Yeah, because we're going back this way, so. This.
No, same as before. Start it with your fingers first.
I have it.
And get the other stuff out of your hands.
Oh, it's still not going in there straight. What is...
I don't know. Here, hold the camera. Next question would be, did you line the holes up? Because if the holes aren't lined up, it ain't going to want to start right.
I thought...
You're a little off. See how you can twist it?
Oh, there. I thought I had lined it.
Yeah, and then, yeah, starts easy peasy.
And then use this guy. He's already on going forward. Give him a tad bit of
Yep, snug it all the way to the bottom. And then give it just a couple clicks. Clickety-clackers. Good. This is the part that gets tricky though. Set that down. Because now you got to get your wiring back around. Oh, well, I just plugged in the wrong thing into it, Eli.
Oh!
That's you're trying to plug the airflow sensor in. Give me that back. No. So it's that one, yeah.
Wow. Good job, Eli. All right.
Well, I followed you. No, it still goes under. You still had it right. Button goes away from you.
Ouch. I keep scraping my hand on everything.
It'll live. All the way until it clicks. Well, it might not make an audible click, but yeah. All right. That one was snug-a-dug. I believe they are. I believe the Bosch's is what comes in them. but I don't know that for a fact.
That was my first smart plug I ever put in.
Smart plug?
I keep saying smart plug. Spark plug.
Spark plug.
They sound so similar, so I keep getting them wrong. We need to install one of those.
That one wasn't even
hatches.
tight.
Oh man.
That one was not even tight. Yeah, I can't see back there too good. It's dark.
Yeah. But I can see your hands in motion.
Yeah. Snug-a-dug-dug. Thanks for the grub.
Oh, is that?
All right, get our last coil.
Get our last 2 nuts.
I don't think we're, well, it's kind of a pain on this one.
Why is it switched directions of the nut?
No, it's because where it's at, the wiring harness bracket goes over top of the bolt that holds the coil in. So if we leave it off to give her a test run, then all we'll have to do is just take the air filter back off to put the bracket back on. But then of course, if we put the bracket back on and the wire, you know, the plugs are incorrect, then we gotta take it all back off anyways to switch the wires, because I don't think we'll be able to get in there without. But that was the order it was in before, so we'll give her a try. At 130,000 miles, replacing all 6 of the coils anyways. Perfectly acceptable. In our airflow sensor.
There's our screwdriver.
Our screwdriver. We'll grab the code reader.
It's in your office, right?
Is it?
I mean, that's where you had it last time when you asked me to grab it.
But all we're really going to do is we're going to run the codes and we're going to clear them, because it was the only code. Erase codes. Yes. Codes cleared. No codes. Pending codes. No codes. All right. Check engine light yet. Oh, you kind of want to record us, I think.
Feels like, yeah.
So according to the internet, we get that type of bogging down around 2.5 to 4,000 RPMs, but we don't throw any codes. Forums seem to imply that it could be our fuel pressure dampers. There's not really a way to test it without replacing it. I haven't heard any ticking, but what we can do is we can fire her up and see if it's doing any ticking or anything, and touch it a bit and see if they're making any noise. That may be our problem now. Well, back inside, see if anyone local has it. I'll pick you up in a minute. All right, guys, here's the dealio. Napa doesn't have them. Advanced Auto doesn't have them. AutoZone doesn't have them. O'Reilly's doesn't have them. So I've ordered them online. Says they won't be here till next week. Biden's America's awesome. It's my favorite place to be. It is my favorite place to be, but... So, I mean, we've wasted the whole day, and all we did was get some spark plugs and coil packs switched out. We did clear the code. Good to go there. Didn't rethrow the code. Just has that hesitation. Hesitation without throwing the code. Everything online says that it's fuel pressure dampers or pulse dampers. You can run it, touch them, you can hear it while you feel it. It's our new exhaust. It didn't have an exhaust before, and it was obnoxiously loud. We do have a pretty good exhaust now. She's still loud. I guess we just didn't hear it, because when you're right in the bay, you touch them, you can hear it ticking, and you can feel it at the same time through there. So I guess this week we're just going to get other stuff knocked out, but I mean, today's over, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Chimmery, chim, chimmery, chim, chim, chiroo. Morning. Back at it. Got our parts for the 350. We are going to have to do some other stuff, some chores, catching up from 4th of July weekend and whatnot, and well, the whole week. We do have to feed pigs and, you know, all our normal stuff that we do. But we're going to get some stuff done on the 350. We did do some drywall work for old lady at church. So we got that all taken care of. So now, do our chores. Get our stuff done. The boys away at camp. So whole half a week to myself. Yeah. Let's clean out the garage. Well, and clean up the garage. Get tools put away. It's a hot mess. It's already a mess because we're not finished with all of our cabinetry and whatnot. I'll tell you though, man, might have to put some AC in here sooner rather than later. These 100-degree days in an insulated garage with everything closed still gets hot. But that's for another time. That's for future me to worry about, because I don't sweat. You guys know that I don't sweat. Heat doesn't, 1,000 degrees, it doesn't bother me. I work right through it. I don't even feel it. You feel it. I get that. Like, oh, it's hot. I'm sweaty. No, that doesn't bother me. I don't even feel it. So, yeah, we'll get this place cleaned up. Oh, yeah. Also have to do a burn off for a new smoker. The old windstorm was like, hey, let's take your smoker and throw it 25 feet. Smash all the glasses. Destroy it all. And I bet you can't guess what the one part is that you can't order by itself, even from Pit Boss. If you guessed the door, you are absolutely correct. So, got a new one. Got it built last night, or assembled last night. I didn't build any of it. Do a burn off on that. so we can do some bacon wrapped hot dogs and or shotgun shells for dinner tonight. Let's stop talking. We got to get stuff done. Now, when I say hogging, I ain't talking about going down to your local bar and having a competition with the boys. Get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about feeding pigs. So let's go ahead and take the front tire off. All right, we're gonna get this fuel damper switched out. Grab us a light. The actual damper should be under the hood, but the hose goes all the way to underneath of the engine. So we got the car jacked up. We'll get that front tire taken off just for ease of access, and we'll take a look at it. We got our new passenger side damper right there. So let's go get it thrown on. Okay, so we get the bottom popped off, and we got to come up in the bay, and there's our top piece right there. Should be two 10 mils. They look like 10s. And we'll get that popped off. We'll pull it out, and then I'll show you guys how messed up that bottom end was. I don't think the bottom end was our problem, even though it's definitely took heat to it. But our damper up top was what was making a vibrating, fluttering noise, and you could touch it and feel the vibration in it. So I think it had gone bad. Yeah, take a look at that, guys. That's why it took me so long to get the bottom one off. The buttons had pretty much melted away. Nothing to squeeze to pop her off the end, so I had to disassemble it piece by piece. And then, just like old Puddin' to tell you, make sure you smoke those suckers to Alabama. Give her the old Canadian Loctite in there as well. She'll never come off again. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, then she's popped on. No problem. Of course, our little plastic cover is melted to snot. So we definitely have to come up with some form of shielding. There must have been shielding there before, but something to separate our headers from our fuel line there. Probably just a piece of metal will come off the bottom and go up to shield. Something that we can put a riv nut in. That way we don't have to tear the whole engine out to actually put a piece in. We'll rivet nut in a piece of metal, little shielding piece. But let's do the driver's side. Now boys, I am not saying I pulled it out and dumped fuel all over the whole engine bay, emptying all of the fuel out of the fuel rails. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is make sure you have your other one unpackaged, opened, and out of the box, so when you pull it out, you can just stuff the new one right in right away and you won't dump fuel all over the place. All right, brand new and shiny in. Let's start her up. See if that was our problem. Go see if we got any fuel spraying out anywhere. Look good up top, look good down below. Still runs like crap. You can hear it. But we aren't throwing any codes. Still kind of hesitates and stalls out around $3,000. We'll get the PCV valve, or PC valve, politically correct valve. Hopefully that's it, because then I don't know. Nos buenos. I don't know. Maybe it's not that. Fuel pumps next, but before we put this down, we're gonna have to make a little heat shield for that fuel line. All right, got us a little cardboard template here out of our ginger ales, the gentle ginger ales, and old piece of scrap from out of the pile. We're gonna mark this guy up, hit him with the old slice and dice, the old grinding wheel, and just bang her out with the sledge over our little vise on the bench. It'll work great. All right, battery died on us and I only had the one battery, so I had to go plug it in, but I didn't stop working. You didn't miss much. Got that bracket screwed on, our little heat shield bolted on. I mean, I think that'll work quite fine. I did replace the PCV valve with a brand new one, but we did know that was bad either way, because we could get air would pass through both directions, and it's only supposed to pass through one direction. So, but that didn't actually fix our lack of power. We're still missing that middle band power. We're not throwing any codes still. So, we'll just keep plugging away at it. We're out of time for this week, so got people coming from out of town again, hang out with the boys, take them out to good restaurants, and we'll get back on it next week. The only thing left in that whole sequence that could be causing us problems to do is we can change our upstream O2 sensors. We can do and they come with their own pigtails, their own harnesses. Our knock sensor and its pigtail, and our fuel pump. And so, that next time we get on the 350, we'll replace all of those. And then if that doesn't fix our midstream or our mid-range power, it's a tuning issue. There will be nothing left. We don't have any leaks. We're not losing any compression. New plugs, new coils, new MAF sensors, PCV valve. We don't have vacuum leak. We don't have exhaust leak. New exhaust. That's all that's left. So if it's not one of those, like I said, we're not throwing code, but it could be those other things. If it's not those, then it's tuning. And that's it. But we should be it's a stock tune. It's a stock ECU. So unless someone messed with it and no one else knew about it and or people lied about it, which can happen, that's probably not that. The next things should fix our mid-range power. But thanks for watching. Come back next time and watch us. This is not a tutorial channel. You guys already know that. We just record what we're doing while we're dicking around. And we were on the car mostly this week. Throw us a subscribe, like, leave us a comment, whatever, I suppose. Yeah. You can make excuses or you can make results. Can't make both.